So picking up on another interest of yours, Kanwal, I mean, you write about, you come across as a history buff, you write about history and battlefields. Can you tell us a little bit more and where that interest comes from?
So way back when I wanted to study economics and history, and my father was really, really upset, because, what do you do when you study economics and history in India? You're either doctor, engineer, army officer, IAS officer, chartered accountant, that was his favorite. So, there was absolute, you do that, you become a street bum. So I, I got into IIT. By the way, I love being an engineer. I don't want to say, but my passion with history and economics stayed. And once I started to have more time, more energy, I started to study. And I had been reading the British Indian history and several books from both from English British side and the Indian side. And of course, Civil War was one of the other passions I had. So I started traveling, as a part of my travels to Civil War sites in America. I went to most of the battle sites. I still do it. I was there at Antietam about 3 months ago. In Virginia, one of the biggest battle was fought at Antietam, and then I started to do that same thing in India. I went to battlefields, where the big battles were fought.
Right.
I wish I had done more in India. India is far away, but I've done now enough. So there's a real passion. I think of history as a learning experience. Gives you a perspective on life. Economics, of course, is a ongoing thing. Everything is driven by economics. Everything is driven by economics. But history, is also an experience. How could 15,000 Englishmen, that's all they had, towards the end, take over all of India.
Right.
I mean, they never had enough manpower. It was 11 months one-way travel to England, so they didn't have the backup strategy, local resources, local money. So how were they able to do that one? So once I started to study that, it became very clear to me that all these modern capitalism that we know was built around East India Company. When one of the first publicly traded company, all about shares, all about Lloyd Insurance was built around ships going to India. When you start to study, then you very quickly start to understand. And then I started to understand the British model in India of franchising. They franchised India to the Maharajas.
Right. Right.
A highly leveraged model. So all the concepts I understood and developed in my entrepreneurial journey, I started to see the parallels. These new asset light models that we have in America. Each India Company had very much of that. When you start, thinking through that one, right? And they stemmed off the top. Let the Indians do the work, right?
Yeah.
So it's sort of, again, it's back to my holistic way of thinking now. Everything sort of fits. Yeah.
So I see that you see a lot of that history from the entrepreneurial point of view as well.
Yeah, entrepreneurship is my framework for everything.
Yes, I can see that in your writings too.